on the hell are you? Happy Monday. First month, 26th day, 2026. It's fear-mongering radio. This is Satan's choir. We have the time of our lives here. We spread fear and cheer throughout the world, obviously domestic and abroad. All 50 states and all countries reported. Even let my people go. Oh, Canada. As many states as we can selfishly pull in. This podcast is all about my orgasm. What satisfies me most in this channel and the other adventure channel. I got a video coming out of the old man changing it. It's like me all of a sudden talking the NBA, Major League Baseball. It's not going to work. They punched their tickets. Sell seaweed, New England tea parties will be in Buttonfly. People were publicly apologizing to Donald Duck. I'm glad he got in. New England did too. Living on a prayer. Living on casino money, as they call it. House money. Our freedoms are brought to you by house money, the men and women of the armed forces. ICE is allegedly leaving. Murdered somebody the other day in cold blood. Second American citizens. It is what it is. I say storm Mar-a-Lago. We stormed those beaches because one and then two, we got dragged in by Japan. They soon capitulated September 2nd, 1945. He invaded September 1st, 1938. The rise of the brown shirts right now is with the Red Party, is the rise of the brown shirts. Donald J. Trump wants to cancel elections. He wants to be the king of America. You saw when he was overseas. When people chop heads off when he was over with the king, who's on my Deadpool hit. He wants to be that. Should be 6 years, he can get out. No stop the steal and J6 behavior going on, and then pardoning him. He speaks one language, the language of money and yeah. But when we got dragged in, like I said, we all had to storm those beaches, sacrifice a lot of lives at the altar of freedom to snap the necks of the crowds and free the Jews who were deported to America, but turned around and sent back, and soon were slaughtered in cold blood. We do the same thing here, Minneapolis, rounding them up. We have all the wars, one too forgotten war in Vietnam, where the convicted felon adjudicated rapist Mr. Donald J. Trump on the Hill, the 45th and 47th selected and installed. Didn't go to Vietnam. 58,000 plus men and women lost their lives. Just like Bill Clinton, man, I did not have sexual relations with that Lewinsky. Can't see a man saluting when you've never served. Should have served military before you send someone else's child to war. Trust me, they were already behind in Venice, but they still are, and also in Ukraine. But Afghani, plenty wars. The wars out there to come. Adjudicated rapist likes to Medal of Freedom, the Venezuela chick, licking his undercarriage like my girlfriend who unblocked me to let me talk on a very boring video of Sarasota Tim. No one cares. My baby girl, the bullseye lipstick lesbian, and there's nothing wrong with that. But who are these brave men when they went blue, who have balls the size of over oak trees, domestic and abroad? It's the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, and the Navy, and the Merchant Coast Guard that are in and out of uniform. We thank you so much for this country. God bless the working class. We appreciate all you guys do for us. Working every single day. Truck drivers, warehouse waitresses, short order cooks, whoever you are, secretaries, warehousemen. Everyone I see every single day on the construction sites that working hard, will be able to sit around and do nothing at all in this country and live off the government. We have enough people in this country that don't want to work. You want to come work? Yes. I welcome to the show. I welcome this country. You know, people don't want to look at BlindViews. Claims he's blind. We all know he can see. He can see the guy, the cat hair. You are your choices in life. I would never shower in the shower of Penn State. Would you shower in that shower of Penn State? I guess my boy would shower in the shower of beef stew. Maybe you think it's okay to hurt children. I don't know. I suggest he goes to Vietnam. I've been there. I've been to the Philippines. Been to Indonesia. It's not pretty when you're there for business. People offering you something. It's like, no, thank you. It's not the way I roll. But never shower in the shower of Penn State. P stood for Penn State. Here, Cowpote University start burning Catholic churches to the ground. Go see the movie Spotlight in silence. The rat line in World War II. The blue laws of the Catholic churches. There are crime scenes where children were raped. The Boy Scouts up in the hill. No one knows about it. You see something, say something. You are your choices, like I said. When you realize you're making a poor choice, you won't correct it when you say a mistake. Make a mistake in choice. Don't make a mistake. Make the right choice. Put a condom on. Birth control pills. Okay? Prevent unwanted pregnancies. Women, marry before you carry. Because you do carry the groceries. When you get knocked up like that cheerleader under the stands and the fa that runs off. Prevent AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, needle in the penis. Ouch. All that stuff. Unwanted pregnancies. Adoptions. The options. I have no children I know of. I did go to sperm bank. You never know. So yes, practice safe sex and make good choices in your life. If you don't like two men having consensual sex, I get it. You can't watch two women have consensual sex because that's lesbian porn on RedTube, wherever you go to, and that is not a very Christian thing to be doing. Stapling a man to a fence in Wyoming years ago, but then go on your phone and watch two women have at it and strap it on. I get it. One wiener room for me. Also, don't drink and drive. Please call someone or you will murder somebody. Have to be murdered. And you are a convicted felon like Tater. You can't go to old Canada. Like I said, I would have love to take the Daily Woo and drive him around the Lake Superior. Even if I was younger. Yeah, the Huss too. Or even, what's her name? Wandering Gypsy. Take her around. It'd be fun. It'd be a great drive. I've seen people do it. It's a beautiful drive. Drive around the whole Lake Superior. Buchanan and Wisconsin. We get gas. It'd be a great summer vacation. Take your time. Do me a favor, go watch Liz Amazing. $300,000. I think that's a Class B. I could spend that money on something better. A good F-250 and a nice decent pull behind. I'd be down with it for under 150,000. Save my girl. So I'm like, no. Yes. Fear Mongering Radio. Here we are. Fear and cheer throughout the world. It's a beautiful Monday night here in the land of 10,000 lakes plus a couple. I guess I got a big storm out east, and BlindViews put up some video I saw. I just watched about 2 minutes of he's talking over it and he's showing his security cameras. We're happy for you. It's snowing, okay? I get this snowstorm. We had cold weather. It's not like it hasn't happened before. I remember one time when I went to Centralia, Pennsylvania, me and Rugburn had to go to Ashland. Ashland, Pennsylvania is below Centralia, Pennsylvania. I remember we chased that storm down there to get out of there. So I get what's going on. Day 25 put up some videos of him shoveling snow. I mean, I'll take snow over a fire, so I get the snowstorm on the East Coast. You can ride out a snowstorm. You can't ride out a fire or tornado. Some people just get a little excited on YouTube. I know that Thick and Rich, was this or that, and I get it. I mean, live in Minnesota, we've had big snowstorms here. I go to work, just like the railroad. I never stop. We were on Thursday, and Friday was cold. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to work. Went to work at the airport. Made money, made gear. I don't know, $400 or $500. Working tomorrow night and Thursday. Someone called off this week because it's too cold for him to work. Feeble old man. I'm sure I'll go make some gear. Make a quick 200 on Tuesday both nights. You want to work? It's fine. I'll come in. What the hell, right? Bitch, please. You don't need money. I'll just keep stacking them. Keep getting those 20s, those 10s. The Minneapolis St. Paul Airport. I'll do it. Drove a brand new 2026 Chevy Silverado today. Oh my goodness. Drove it out to Maplewood and back. Only had 200 miles on it. That son of a bitch. Ooh, all full of it. That thing was worth $350,000. All the tools in there. We're gonna throw it on a flatbed and ship it down to Alabama. We're doing some job down there for 2 years. It's a paper plant or something. So I rode up there and rode all the bells and whistles. It's ready to go, man. But here we are on a beautiful day to be alive. 10,000 likes. We have the Winter Carnival in St. Paul. I do want to go to the Ice Castle. I saw Carpetbagger was in town. He did something on that. He was at the Mall of Astoria, so he was in town. So that was Heaven and Hell Part 1 and then Part 1. So hello, 6 a.m. Ambient inspirational. So we embrace winter here. I'll take it over tornadoes in Tornado Alley or fires up in Colorado and California that all of a sudden you're screwed and away you go and your house goes up in flames and then it takes forever to get the thing done. Just like the hurricane out there in New Orleans a long, long time ago. Watch a special on that. Hurricane Katrina. Where poor planning and everything else screwed everybody because of the poor people. They didn't care of the poor people. So I get all that fear-mongering I see on Faker Book and YouTube, Morning! Thick and Rich, talking about it. It's like, don't worry about it. Work in the cold weather. Keep your core long sleeve, long underwear. You'll be fine. Let's not get all emotional. I get it. So let's talk about Pimping 101. Let's talk about BlindViews, his twin brother, LineScrew1, who I've told before. Love with Carolyn RV. He done a video about how much Carolyn RV might have lost for talking political behavior. I'm like, oh, please. Because don't really care about Carolyn RV. So he's been pimping and prostituting, and then his butt buddy, BlindViews, did a thing on it, how he went down to, I'll do a video, let's do it in the audio, pimping Daily Woo, which I've talked about. I get it. I talked about Carpetbagger crawling over the dead body of the Woo, and I've talked about it. I get it. I pimp it. I've been well documented. I've done videos on Hobo Shoestring that I, talked about it. Got a lot of views on both channels. Yeah, I pimped a dead man. I can admit it. But I'm surely not going to go down to Celebration and walk in front of his house and how much it costs and walk around the town and act like you knew the guy because he's in Florida. It's just as bad as the Yankee in the South. Those idiots are going by the grave and people are doing that behavior. It's like, my God. But BlindViews has been like, go see it. It's like, it's BlindViews is the one that he dictates that the RVers and talked about some new chick he's lusting over. So he's all excited on some chick, and I was listening to Huss last night, and she was talking about she was surprised all these people that were courtside, all these different channels, and she's realizing it's the quality, not the quantity. And I'm like, yeah. There was one thing in her channel and her live stream. I listened to it, and I was happily looking down at it when I was in some parking lot. Somebody gave her a jacket. The guy makes specialized jacket for people, and It looked like a nice jacket. If I'm going to make her that jacket, I'm going to send her an email and say, listen, what's your size? Or for some reason, I can meet her somewhere and go, hey, she's 5'3". She puts it on and she goes, well, people can, tailor it. Okay, the thing is twice her size. Okay, those jackets, I want to buy one of the black ones. If I was going to buy her one of those, let's say one of the women ones, which I'm not going to, I think I would send an email and say, listen, what size do you wear in a woman's jacket? I'm not going to send her, I think, a medium because she's a pretty small young lady. But I saw the jacket. I'm like, what an idiot. It just, because she was showing people, send her stuff. God love them. That's fine. Beautiful jacket. It was a very stupid move. I mean, I'm going to give her something like that. I'm going to make sure what size she wears. Okay? Nice jacket, but like twice the size. I mean, it's like, really? But she did a live stream at the time of her life. She's the one who gets voted for some outdoors thing or something. So go vote for her. She put a link out, and I voted for fun. What the hell? I'll give her a vote, something about whatever YouTube outdoors. Anyways, but that's always fun when she does that stuff. She does GoFundMe for somebody, whatever. I don't never donate to her GoFundMe's, but I will share on my Facebook if I feel it's something substantial. So once we go look at it, they can. I guess I'm in love with her, I guess. No, I'm not. I just support her. I want her to be successful because she wants to get 300,000, and it's like, I get that. I get my views. I get my listens, my watches. I get it. I'm going to make money tomorrow night. I'm going to make money at the airport. Made big money over the weekend. That's my money I make. I get it. I'm monetized here. I just feel sorry for people. If it's the Carpegger or the Daily Woo is alive, and any of these people that are Jordan the Line, they do it every single day, and they got to do the video. They got to make money. I do whenever I'm motivated. I have nothing else to watch tomorrow. I don't know what I'll probably do my NFL show Wednesday. Anything I decide to do, I'll put up. I have nothing in the bag to go out, besides the one tomorrow. I put her thumbnail in there for Vote for Wonder Hussey off her Facebook. I put it in there for that one. So I did do a song, Stalker, LineScrew1 Blues, because he does stalk and goes after, what's her name, Carol RB, right? So he's pimping and prostituting the Daily Woo, walking around. I'm like, really? I'm just like, I think you get me. I've talked about the guy before he died, and it does thing. Yeah, it sucks he dies. But people are jumping on that prostitution. But to go walk by his house, I'm just like, and then about buying the house and having him and Carolyn live and having a reality show, I don't think so. She'd probably beat him into his life and he'd start crying. But like I told Karl, buy the house, all the belongings, and build the identical house where he was born out there in Mississippi, where Elvis is from. I can't remember the town he was born in, and have a woo, what do you want to call it? What's the word here? You want a museum and have the bed where he was found dead in. That's what I would do. But just like, Jesus Christ. My goodness. But BlindViews does the video I saw yesterday, right? So he's laying all the people out that he listens to, right? Because he can't see, right? So he talks cat hair and defending himself. Always talk about Tater and whatever's Tater's doing, and it's that dictates his whole week. Whatever Tater puts out, talking about the people, about the meet and greets in courtside, and talking about people. He'd be too afraid to mention Wonder Hussey because he knows I talk about her. So he'd be too afraid. And I've talked about Wandry Gypsy, and I can respect her. She's working hard. She's just a little depressing, but I can respect she's always out trying to do something, and I will support both those young ladies, or even Carolyn Harvey for that matter. Go do what you got to do. Make your money on YouTube, I hope. But is YouTube slowly dying for what they're doing? It's not an easy thing. I could all of a sudden have 10,000 subs. Doesn't mean a damn thing. Whatever the Dimwit has, New York Dan, doesn't mean squat. It's great to have all those subs. Morning! She wants these to have this to make money. And no one cares. I mean, I'll give you my advice on something. I like Virginia Beach. Love Virginia Beach. I love St. Martin. I love places I like to go. San Diego, Cowpote approved. It's like, if I want to encourage you to do something, influence you, get a goddamn job. Speak your mind. Get a camera. because he was talking about BlindViews about some lady and a guy wanting to have a child, so they finally got pregnant. Okay, so what does he do? He's got to compliment them and backslap them, because how are they going to do it? Well, I guess I wouldn't do that, but that's what they want to do. Those two people he talked about, the mother and the father, will probably be better parents. People live in a house because that's what they want. They try to get pregnant. They're motivated to do it, and they're going to do whatever they can do. But he is like questioning them. One minute he congrats, but then he backslaps them. That's none of your business. However they want to have that child. If they want to live in their little RV and then bring that child up, and how they want to get their insurance and get their stuff done by the child, if someone wants to crowdfund them, they can. It's like, really, all you got to do is say, congratulations, I hope it works out for you. But no, he's got to ask the stupid questions of how they're going to go. It's like, I didn't know it was your business of how they decide they want to start a family. I didn't know that was your business. It's just amazing, like Karl was talking on the phone, how he'll compliment Tater, but then backslap him, because if you don't live, and then some other chick that he saw that was with in a video with what's the hell's her Wandering Gypsy, what do you say, that she puts in effort to make the video. You know what the effort is? Turn the damn camera on and do it. Like I walked around the boat show. That's my effort. I don't, this is not a Hollywood website. It's YouTube. Here's here's what I'm doing. Okay, I get all these AI stuff. I've done AI music. I get all that stuff. But as my boy says, AI slop, and that's what. Look at what's his name, Beef Stew, who would shower in the shower at Penn State, doing AI slop on Sarasota Tim. Someone else crushing it and came through. I saw that doing one with T-Bucket in the car. But again, it's like, I get it. You pay it, you type it in, you have at it. I understand that. I would love to have an AI movie if I had the time. It'd be sweet. I love animation. I always have and always will. Love to be able to have. And there's AI porn out there. Who's that one chick from overseas? She's like 16 or 17. She was born in Palestine to try to get in the boat. But when she was 16 or 17, people were putting her head on a naked nude body. They were doing that stuff to her. And I could probably do a porn video with morning and Sarasota Tim. I probably go find a website and I guess put my money down and do it and probably have at it, whatever. But I'm surely not going to do that stuff. But that's just what AI is. You put someone in and then it will figure it out for you and the way she goes, right? But I'm like, oh my God. I'm just like, give me a break. Let me see here now. Oh my goodness. But this has been a problem with that's how BlindViews and all that. What's his name? I'm a little tired. I can't even think right now. I watched that game. A lot of driving today. But LineScrew1, stalking, falling around, where is she going, whatever this or that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. It's never ending with him. But it's to us showing his house and how much it costs. I'm like, really? I get it. You can find that stuff. I've mentioned him, yeah. I've always said before he died, go check him out, man. He's not my cup of tea. Depending where he was at, what his walk and talks were the best. Tampa Jay's out there trying to make it. Go listen to him. What's his name? What's her name? Chris the Girl, Carpetbagger, Jordan the Lion. Go check these people out if you want. There's nothing about people that passive productions fall all the time. Fine, I'm happy for you, but do go search out people like The Huss and other people that are up and coming creators that need your love and a like and a share. I get it, man. The goat's my distant signal, my favorite train guy in Florida. If you want to be educated on trains instead of Sarasota Tim, check out Distant Signal. He's really, really good. I really enjoy his stuff when he puts up once in a while. He explains the trains. Makes me there's one guy here in town that does trains very, very good. Does 12-minute videos. I know exactly where he's at, and it's really kind of cool. I've seen trains go where he's at. Those are the kind of guys that you want to go look for on this video. I get Carol in RV. I would tell her to her face, you keep it at 20 minutes and tell me you're going, instead of bitching about politics. I get it, you're a liberal. There's nothing wrong with that. I understand that, but feeling it's just like I would tell that to Wandering Gypsy if I saw her. I said, listen, sweetheart, keep it upbeat because I get depression sucks. But when people come to a video, they want to see something. I mean, if I'm going to go someplace, I may Google it or on that one guy in Orange Beach. He was a real estate agent, really good. He did a very good job on that. I mean, where to go in Orange Beach, and I showed her the video. And we're going to go there instead of our regular vacation. We were going to go there for my birthday. We're going to go. I think was it Orange Beach? I think we're going to go to that. What's that place where Yankee in the South always go to and Dollywood's in that area. We're going to go there for my birthday. And it's kind of a cool place that we saw their video, their special, the Christmas parade was really cool. In Pigeon Fork, my birthday. So Orange Beach, we're going to probably go in probably May or something. Always before school get out. That way, there's not a lot of families. You go and you can enjoy the beach. Because I mean, we went to a place like Virginia Beach, and as soon as June Memorial Day, it's full of family. I mean, I get it. I mean, let me see over here. Go over here. Wales, go Wales. Let me go Wales. There we go. But so we're gonna go do that. So, but there's plenty of people on here you can follow. But I mean, it's. BlindViews is, pimping and prostituting, and then about these people and bitching about someone having a baby. I'm like, really? I didn't know it was your business how these people how they want to have a child and they want to drive around half that way. That's their business, but that's his job. For a guy who can't see, he can all, got to see cat hair and watch stuff all the time, and that's what he does. He's now stalking some other chick now too as well. And remember, if I would love to tell that to send an email to Wonder Hussy, hey, because she left courtside, say, why didn't you get permission from BlindViews? Because he is the courtside general. I mean, you get anointed by the king, you kiss the ring, and the man who can't see, he always bitches about. I'm the one that openly bitches about him. So with Karl. So people aren't saying much in his chat room at all, but they stroke his gopher, they lick his balls, and my girlfriend, the bull dyke, the lipstick lesbian, who unblocked me for. I always tell her right this. That was a boring ass video. Some motorcycle thing with again, she could do a carpetbagger one on a cruise ship with Jenny Penny, which would get a lot of views in the long haul. And someone goes, you must be new here. No, I know who she is. It's like, you're new to me, okay? She privatized her blog, took off the one that she had of me. She's gonna do another. Go ahead, do another one, please. Make it sensational. Make me look bad. Just make it look real bad. I appreciate that. Go for it. Have at it, man. Make it just really bad. Make people complain. And if it's good, I'll share it. If not, that Stairs Hotel one. I'm like, I showed a friend of mine. He goes, "What's this?" I go, "This is some bull dyke out here trying to do some AI." I said, "It's a waste of good suffering. She could have gave time to the Boy Scouts to help them out in she could have worked at a homeless shelter for all the time she did that 6 to 8 hours she put in that video." Like, really? Sarasota Tim, boring as hell? Go do one on Wonder Hussy or something. She'd adore it. If you sent to her, she'd adore it. She'd love it. I guarantee it. Because I sent Wonder Hussy some of them when I could download MP4s to her. She thanked me. I did a couple for her for a place she went to. Same thing with Wandering Gypsy. I sent her a few songs, and I sent a few to Carol and RV. And they all three thanked me in a video, in an email. I said, "Here's your songs," and they all said thank you. I don't know if they deal with them, but here's your songs. They're downloading MP4 for it. Have at it, man. Somebody else did the same thing. But I mean, come on. You gonna tell me you're gonna do that? That's boring as hell. Really? Oh my goodness. I guess that's she's appeasing the brown shirts. That's with BlindViews. That's the way he hears it, because he can't see, right? Remember, he can't see, but he can see cat hair, right? He can see other things that he bitches about all the time, all the stuff they do. And puts his head so close to the screen. I don't know why he puts his head like Karl said. His head was just floating. When he's up against the black screen, he has a black shirt on. He's got the biker look, the road hard, probably wet look. And telling us all about courtside and all the RVers, and he's going to be the winter. Everything is all cool. But as soon as Tater one comes out, he watches it intently, writes his music, all his stuff down, and then he does a video on it. And then Sarasota Tim, he still watches. He listens to Morning and Mighty Pond the Flowing Six, and probably Karl and Dimwit and New York Daniel. And when it's something he really really, really wants to, he'll do a video and claim it's a watch. But you're still watching him when you're watching other people. I mean, I've been New York Dan. I haven't watched a video of him in 2 weeks. It's too boring. I'm sorry. Talking real slow and whatever he's doing and dingling. Not a chance. Not a chance. I mean, it's just. I talk to people. Yes, I do. But I can also talk to the National Fix Elite, the felony, Not like Mark, claiming I'm going to change his name like I talked about it. It's like you are your past, man. Whatever he privatized, you delete him. He's still going to be Marky Mark, boring guy, live in the desert, and he'll listen to BlindViews. He puts the president in a coffin, which is extremely strange. Why you would do that? I don't like the man either, but that's really strange. There was some chick. I get it. You're not happy. Wanted to hire what was it? She wanted to hire somebody with a sniper that's a terminal illness. I get that. You're pissed, but I'm like, really? I mean, what's wrong with you? But the source that come in here, Apple Podcast, Chrome, Safari, Inbox, Firefox, Spotify, which pays me. So they put $121 in my bank today into my lovely and talented e-begging, right? They put right in there. So I was like, okay, cool. Spreaker, XCOM, Quaid, whatever, Goldstone, Generic, Siobhan, a whole bunch, Podbean, Podrex, so. United States, Australia, United Kingdom, Germany, Canada, India, Taiwan, Colombia, really, Czech, Denmark, let my people go, Mexico, New Zealand, Romania, Sweden, El Salvador, and Turkey. Huh. All right. Lots in Florida. Sarasota, Orlando, 5 times. Charlotte, Cape Fowl, Coral, Stanford, okay, Texas, San Antonio, California, Garden, 3, Lakewood, San Diego, Hope, Haywood, and Sacramento. My sister used to live there. Springfield, 8 times. Thank you so much. And right above, it's Georgia on my mind. Trying to figure out. It's Dalton, Marata, and Atlanta, 111. Tennessee is Knoxville, Nashville, 2 times in Knoxville. Thank you so much. Wisconsin across the Boswell Valley, okay. Minnesota's Minneapolis once. Colorado, Littleton. The Ohio of Merida once. And let me see, did I look at this one already? Massachusetts, Springfield, what's this one? New Jersey is Cape May, 11 times. Cape May? Wow, thank you, Cape May. We go below there too as well. Kentucky is other. So thank you, all the IPs, domestic and abroad. I appreciate it very, very much. Canada is always good to see. Come over here in Australia. Do me a favor. Bring Wonder Hussey's phone back. I don't know why they kept it. Australia, South Wales, 9 times. Swansea Inlet and Sydney, 7 too. So bring her phone back. That's all I'm asking. It's like she's always bitching about her phone. I'm like, they hung on to it. They won't give it back to her. So I'm like, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, it's just, the ICE is in town here. Allegedly, they're going to leave, I guess. I don't know. Something like that, I guess. Tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. I get it, but I don't get it. It kind of pisses me off, murdering people and trying to tell a different story. And the hunch did something where Britain was serving in Afghanistan and they were on the front lines and he walked it back. So here's the problem with the hunch. Donald J., the adjudicated convicted felon. Here's his problem. He's like Ron Burgundy. Remember the Anchorman? The first one's the best. Second one sucked. I walked out of that movie. And whatever they put in front of him, he reads it. Whatever he puts in. So he reads whatever someone told him. That's what someone told him. He didn't just think that up. So that's a problem. People make him look bad and put stuff in front of him to say it, and he just says it. That's his problem. Whatever he is told. The convicted felon adjudicated rapist. I mean, my girlfriend, so she says it's okay to grab your crotch. I mean, someone grabbed her ass. I don't know if she's got a nice apple ass, whatever, pulls her hair. I just look at her and go, hey, the president says it's okay, young lady. I can grab you like that. And you're in courtroom. You'd look over and go, Your Honor, Trump says it's okay to grab. I mean, and he would have to dismiss it because he is the leader of the free world and he's the main guy. You'd have to dismiss it because he said it's okay to grab a woman. So I guess the way it works is you have to tell my girlfriend, call the show, She's been raging in my comments as of late, and she unblocked me to let me talk, and then she reblocked me. That's what she does. So yeah, I'm a bold-faced little liar. I confess, I love to lie to flush out the truth. That's what I've always done on this video platform. You guys heard the hater that whined about me, the coach, back in 2019. Yeah, I love to lie. I do tell bold-faced lies. Remember, I used to tell people on Spreaker.com I was making $1,000 a month on YouTube. They raged. They go, just came in $1,200. Back when you did get views, the old days when there was none of this live streaming. I used to just all the time. One of the guys who used to just rage all my live stream on Spreaker. I said, wow, he just came into there looking at whatever, and he would just get all rage. Just like with Paul Dembski. I'm my biggest hater. I'd rage, call the gay 90s bar, and he'd get all pissed. But Ice Baby, man, I don't like they're destroying hotels. I don't like that at all. So that pisses me off. That just it irritates me that we're having this problem going on and drives me insane. So it's not. I get you're pissed, but that one lady get on Facebook and saying finds terminal ill sniper. It's that easy, I get it. I mean, but it's like, come on, man. Let's be smart here. Let's not asking for the death of some person. Let's not do that. Let's not say we did. Let's not. I get it. You get pissed. It just irritates. I love these AIs. A beautiful single woman here. She's gorgeous, but it's AI. It's okay. Proud virgin. Okay. The other ones I like right now is Orange Cat Cooking. That is the best 3-minute videos. What's this? Domestic Fanatic, Off-Grid Homestead, Travel Internet Solution, Connected Fortress, Outdoor Root Router. So that's 11 minutes. So it looks like BlindViews. That's the way he hears it. He'll be watching that intently. So he put one out, Travel Internet Solution. So he's gonna be pimping. This is a sales one again, which is dumb. Why anybody in the right mind want him to pimp his stuff? So why anybody would bother? But that one with the kitty cooking, it's hilarious. He always falls down, and then he serves the white kitty at the end to do the groceries. It's absolutely hilarious. I'm like, what's this? Yankee in the South, a snowy drive down the Parkway Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg, complete drive. Okay, through the storm, so they're going to be going down that. So, because that's where we're going to go, Gatlinburg, for my birthday. But it's just kind of hilarious. That kitty makes me laugh. I just love it. It's so hilarious. This is the same reporter who interviewed Tampa J for this In-N-Out opening. It's familiar. Okay. Some chick who interviewed, what's his name? So, Miss Vicky, I record my first decluttering video at a time to unload it maybe tomorrow before the video goes public. I'm doing fine. It's 12:30. Thank you so much. I've decided it's 21 degrees, mix of freezing rain and sleet. So far, I'm seeing a little communication trees. I'm hoping to stop soon, and I'll put a short video out soon. Shorts. Thank you and have a great day. We're happy that Thick and Rich is okay. I'm happy to see that Thick and Rich. So she has she's a decluttering video. Silly weather, need a sponsor for a cruise. No one's going to sponsor you for a cruise. So she new lip liner. No one cares. 3 days ago, only 138 views. No one cares about that stuff. Okay, no one cares. If no one cares. Let me see her shorts. Today the journey begins. Okay, no one cares. This woman has 10,000 subs almost. So okay, we want to make sure Thick and Rich is okay. We want to make sure. Morning. But those kitty ones are the best. They're hilarious. He's cooking and he falls down and then gets back up and cooks it and then gives it to the little kitty. And then he does all the cooking, all the cleaning. It's funny as I watched maybe about 30 of them. Pretty funny. So all I see on here is women dancing and walking. I get it. It's epic behavior. So I get it. But anyways, Always pimping somebody. Let's see if let me see here now. Karl. What's his block? What's he live? I'm not gonna. He called me if I went live. I'm like, no, I am not gonna go live with you. Not calling into your show. Saving trolls. And the Wuvians. Today, Mark Demeter was one of the 1 month since the police had knocked on our door. Yeah, I get it, man. And what's it? Bonnie was back on Rumble. Okay, the Dan Bonnie show. Okay, good for him. He left the hunch. We're happy for you. Should we call Karl? Let's call Karl. People get all bitter when Santa Claus. Well, I can't say that Dingling says he can't. Dingling gets all mad when I call him that, but that's where she goes. I'm gonna call Karl. Call him Karl. Karl, call the show. Call the show.
Hello.
Call the show. Call the show.
Thanks for taking my call.
No problem. Are you a long-time listener, first-time caller, or what's the deal?
I think I'm both by now.
Oh, very good. Well, welcome.
Or no, I think I'm just long time.
Okay, I really appreciate listening to the show nonstop over there on Fearmonger Radio. We are syndicated, domestic, and abroad. Where you call me from, sir?
Peoria, Illinois.
Oh, wow. I mean, are you a Blackhawks fan, sir?
Of course.
How about a Bears fan? Are you still bitter of them losing?
Not bitter. We had a good season.
Yeah, I know. You played house money.
For what we had, we did. For what we had, we did very well.
Okay. I mean, you did some drinking and, kind of raged in your room, but moved on and new bandwagon and, you're...
Well, my neighbor's a Green Bay fan, and we outperformed them, so...
Okay.
That's all that matters.
That's as long as you're happy. And how's the lovely wife? Is she over the behavior or didn't give two pumps?
She was upset she went to bed early when they played Green Bay, and they came back and won.
Okay.
She just thought they were out of it.
Okay, I understand. So, okay. Well, what brings you to the show, sir? I mean, my producer here, Rugburn, in my ear, said that he whispered, he said, he's a Sarasota Tim fan. Oh, okay. So he whispered, who is Sarasota Tim, sir? Who is this man that you speak of?
He's someone that's trying to convince everybody he's a great retiree in Florida, and it's terrible.
Let's see. And we were talking to Cowpote about his girlfriend. He did some video, which he gave it like a 5 or a 6 because it was kind of boring. Some blue bike. Is he going to give it away, or what's the deal going on with Sarasota Tim?
He's got a couple motorcycles. He's trying to be 14 again. And he's 68. He's a good example of a life of poor choices.
I see. Yeah, your choices in life, as Cowpote says, and what does he say? The runway is a little shorter every single day, and who knows? I mean, we all know the Woo passed away last month, and people are still upset that we have LineScrew1. I'm looking at my notes here. My producer went down there and pimped him.
How long did the Woo make it? Was it 53?
51. He passed at 51. My producer said
51.
50. He stopped breathing at 51.
That's pretty young. Yeah.
So yeah, it's we all know LineScrew1 pimped him down, went down and showed his house and walked around, and his uncle.
I asked LineScrew1 why does he spend so much suffering on Carolyn?
And what'd he say?
I don't know yet. I put it in his comments.
I
don't get it. Why do you go after her so much?
Here's the whole thing, Karl. I knew that was coming because he was running out of things, and he claimed she lost. What did he say? 120. She lost whatever she lost in a year. Whatever she's doing.
Yeah. Which isn't a loss. That's just unearned gain.
Yeah, that she didn't.
It's not a loss.
I would tell her. I get it. It's just like with my other girl, which I adore, Wandering Gypsy, when she starts talking about depression. I get it, but people don't come to your channel. They want to see you what you're doing. And I would one thing about even Wonder Hussy did a clickbait that she was in the shower with Wandering Gypsy, and she even said on her live stream, she goes, I have to clickbait. No, you don't. You don't clickbait if you don't need to. You know what I'm saying? And it's just I would tell that to Karl and RV. Just do 25-minute videos of going somewhere. Like when Wonder House did the one where the firefighters passed away. The one she did 6 months ago. That was a really,
I like that one.
That was a very good video. Very well done.
And I watched her live on replay.
What'd you think?
It was okay. I asked if you were there. She didn't say nothing, but of course I was on replay.
I didn't listen to it. I listened after the fact. I was watching football. Did you see the jacket she got sent by that guy? Did you see that jacket?
No, that's why I watched it, to see that, but I must not have seen that part.
It's halfway through, about 20 minutes through. You'd have to, but she shows the jacket. Okay, if I'm going to send her that jacket, I make that jacket, I'm going to get hold of her and say what size jacket, or for some reason, if I could see her in person, and I'm going to say, hey, here's, I got whatever email I have to do to her, and say, what's your size of jacket in a woman's, whatever, and I'm going to make her this nice jacket. It's going to be a one-time make, and she's going to be nice. I get it. If I'm going to spend $100 on a jacket for this woman, which I'm not going to do, I'm going to get hold of her and say, what size jacket do you wear in a woman's? Because she's only 5'3", and she's dressed like a penguin. She looks like a penguin. Okay.
Well, I think that's where guys get it wrong.
I mean,
if it's the stripper mentality, they don't really want the jacket; they want the money.
Correct. I totally agree with you on that. People said she was getting all kinds of gifts, and God love her. People love to do it. She likes that. You look at her, when you look at her little area she lives in, it's full of crap. I mean, full of things. People send her stuff all the time. It's just, she's like a lot of YouTubers. They want money that folds. The jacket is a nice gesture, and I get that. She can wear it. But if I'm sending her a jacket, I know her size, and she can wear the damn thing, okay? You know, I get it. I saw the video she did on that. I'm like, she showed it at about 20 minutes. You'd have to. She just quickly. You weren't listening or something. It looked like he makes jackets for rock stars. So, and he was trying to be nice, and I get it. But I am going to make sure. And someone goes, well, you can get it tailored. You can't tailor that jacket. It's twice her size. It's a jacket you could,
especially if he makes.
Yeah, you just can't. It isn't like pulling pants in.
If he makes jackets, he should know then to ask her size.
I'm like, come on, because she has it. When I sent her my spec shirt 3 years ago, I sent her an email, what size do you wear? I said, would medium or small? And she was medium's fine. And I sent her a medium hat with some Earls. And that was a long time ago. I asked her an email, and I sent her a medium. She showed it on the video. Great. I don't know if she's worn it, but the bottom line is I'm not going to send her something that's not going to fit her. If I was going to send her something, anything, like a jacket, like I said, I want to buy that jacket at the ice show next year. I love that jacket. And I told Sue Ellen, she goes, you have every nice jacket. I said, if I was going to, there's a female one I saw, a lady was trying it on with her husband. I said, that's a nice jacket. And it was like a blue jacket. So if, let's say I was going to send her that jacket, I'd make sure I know her size. So if I bought it for her, which I'm not going to, it's a $90 jacket, she can wear it. It's going to fit her when she gets it. It's not going to be this big ass jacket, that she can't wear. It's just, it looked like a really nice jacket, a really, really nice jacket. It looked nice. Now I don't listen to her live streams. I listen after the fact because she's pretty entertaining. She talks about what's going on in her life, whatever, and what she's going to be doing. It's an interesting live stream. It's not like BlindViews who just talks to his chat room bitches about Tater. You know what I'm saying? Those are boring. It's just, those are boring. She's actually funny telling her live stream, and she gets money, whatever. She's unlike Carpegger. What he does in his live streams, he looks at the screen and waits for money. He doesn't talk until he gets money. She does get money.
If you've listened to BlindViews for a year, he can't tell you anything new.
No, because he's there for the money. He's just there to bitch. He's just a content where she is funny. She'll talk about where she's going, what she wants to do. She's going to be going down Route 66. She's going to go kayaking, and she's going to go sailing, and wherever the hell was that, and she's going to go do stuff. And I get it. She's got her whole 2026. She wants to go down Route 66. With her friend, and I get it. She gives you an idea, what's going on in her town. People hate her because she's brought more people into that town, and she has a lot of enemies in that town already. So people get mad. So whatever. But she's more entertaining than a lot of live streams I've heard from her. So, But I saw that jacket.
That share song, Gypsies, Tramps, and
Thieves. Exactly. And, like I said, I'll promote her until the day I die. I want to see people go over, enjoy her videos, and give her some love and share it. I think it's great. She's working her ass off and she's bitches, but just because 300,000 subs she wants to get there doesn't mean shit. You can get them all you want. It's the quantity of what you're doing in your videos, not I get all this behavior. You can't clickbait. That pisses people off when you do that. That pisses them off.
Well, subs don't mean anything.
They don't. I was just talking about Thick and Rich. She has 13,000 subs or something like that. And what does she get? Barely 200. Look what I have here. It doesn't mean squat. I get it. You get your subs. You do your videos. Here they are. Thank you very much, and you move on. Okay.
Well, at her place, it's hurting her because the computer's saying, well, 13,000 people thought they wanted to watch her all the time, and nobody does. So why would we recommend her?
Correct. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
Because YouTube makes money by you staying on YouTube.
Correct.
And so they're going to recommend something where you stay on YouTube. You don't go eat dinner. You don't go visit with the family. You stay watching YouTube.
Correct. You how long that live stream I listened to? I listened to the whole thing while I was driving. It was pretty funny, and she was talking to people. It was a very entertaining live stream, And it's just like with his what's his name Tater bitching. It's like just do your live stream. People will come to your live stream, and if you interview people, she could interview a wandering gypsy. Interview a wonder hussy. That'd be actually a good interview. If him and her would talk. That'd be actually interesting. Interview for him to interview her. I think that'd be an excellent, for him to have her on because she's been on shows before. That'd be a very good thing for her and for him. But I don't think his girlfriend would like that too much. So
yeah.
But I get it. He's whining about his views on that. The Tater Talks. Just do it. Just do a weekly one. Then you can talk to people, and it's a different thing you put out. There's nothing wrong with doing every Tuesday your Tater Tots. To get after one thing, get pissed because it told you whatever they said. It's like people will come and listen to your interviews if you have interesting people. You have Bob Wells on there if you want to have on there. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to bigger YouTubers and talk with them. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Yeah. No one's going to come to my stuff, but with him.
Well, he's doing the thing again. I guess it was he trolled BlindViews by saying it was canceled, and then it's still on.
Well, yeah, of course. I like when he trolls them. I like when he trolls BlindViews, and I like when he does that.
And then BlindViews can't come out and go, well, he said he wasn't going to do it anymore. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, I would continue to troll him, just like with when Daily Woo was alive. He would do things in videos to troll the haters. He would do that. He would say something because he embraced his haters. The Pasadena Productions, just like with Yankee in the South, there's like 3 channels that constantly bitch about those guys. Constantly. And if I was Will, I'd say thank you very much. Thank you. I'd say, hey, appreciate the hate channels. Thanks for all the love. That's what I would do because they keep him relevant. I've seen maybe 2 videos of that group of people, the Yankee and the Yankee in the South. I don't know why anybody watched this idiot because I saw the one where he's the hater channel and he's following his wife and she's waddling along. He's following with the camera. I'm like, that's not a very flattering walk.
Yeah, you told me that. That's not nice.
I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that to your wife? Why are you following from the back? Because she's waddling through the food area at the cruise. He does it all the time. She's waddling along. Yeah. He does that all the time. Like, why are you doing that? It's just like with Carpegger does that with Jenny Penny. He'll follow her from behind. It's like, what are you doing? That's not a very flattering look. Okay? Don't do that. It just doesn't look good. She's a pretty big woman. Okay? Let's not, follow from behind. It's just he does that with Dawn all the time, and I've seen her old videos where she was actually lucid. That woman looks like she's mentally unstable. She really does. She just way she responds to him in the videos, like she's against her will. Like if me and you were doing a video together, and you had that look on your face, like when New York Dan did that with the dimwit, right? You're scared. Literally, seriously, we're doing numerous videos together, and you're my brother or something. You had that look in your eyes, like why am I here? You know what I'm saying? That look in your eyes. That's exactly what Dawn does. I mean, if you see her videos, and she looks in the camera like she's literally like saying, "Help me." I mean, it literally looks like she's being held hostage. The way she acts, because it's just like with Passy Productions said when Carpegger asked Jenny a question, he talks to her like a special needs person. Like he doesn't want her to say. He talks down to her, just kind of like with Will does with Dawn. He talks down to her like a special needs person. You know what I'm saying? Just this weird interaction with her, and same thing with Carpegger with Jenny Penny. You know, this weird interaction with her. You know, but it's when he shows his wife from behind as they're walking along. It's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Then he had the one where he's coming off the ship, and he makes her push his luggage while he views as they're getting off the train, coming on the board. She's pushing his luggage. It's like, you can't push the luggage yourself and carry the camera, you know. I'm like, really? But I don't know. But so what? So did you see Squirrelbait's Sarasota Tim video?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Hold on. Wow. I thought it was all right.
Yeah, it was all right. It was nothing special. I don't know, is something going on with the bike or something? Is it? Oop, he went down the road. There, maybe we'll have to call him back. Know what he's saying? Let's see if he will call me young ass back. Let's see if I get disconnected there. Karl. You probably sometimes you get away from a tower. Sometimes if you're driving, if you go from tower to tower, you get that little disconnection. We'll see if he's a first-time caller again and calls back and call the show. We'll see what happens there. So, yeah, good old tater tots. Yeah, big mistake picking with that old man, David Duvall, Michael Caine. I love some of these, but the Green Glicks, it's doomed. She's only got 815 views on that thing after a night and one day. That's not very good. So, my girlfriend, so not very good. So, kid got sprayed blue for fun like a toy discarded like trash. Aw, that's not cool. I don't need to see that. Here we go, Karl. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. My phone battery went all the way down.
What? What the hell?
Well, I'm at home, so I wasn't paying attention how much power I had left.
I always make sure I keep mine charged much as I can during the daytime, so.
Because I'm at home, I can just plug it in, so I wasn't really thinking about it.
Okay, cool.
And I did.
So what's going on with the blue bike? What's going on with the blue bike? I mean, is it falling apart, or what's the deal?
He's not riding it. He got some bike.
Okay.
And something. I really don't know anymore. This guy is, he's a learning zone. I mean, he is. It's a nuts man.
Okay. But she hasn't done much. I mean, what's this celebration, Florida? Cause of a Florida Town Center channel update on a beautiful morning, meddling world. So okay, they're in.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
Okay,
that's not worth talking about unless you just like, talking about him.
Right.
So, it's not worth. And he's not trying to.
But BlindViews did a video today about the snowstorm. But no one cares about playing. He had a security cam. I saw maybe 2 minutes of it. I don't need it. Who cares?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, who cares? It's snowing.
What does he care? He's not going to affect him, though.
Yeah, he's not going to go outside.
He did respond to me because I got family that has to go out in the storm, so I got to be aware of it for my family.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Blind, Mr. Pimp himself, it's like, because Tater did an off-grid homestead travel internet solution. He's doing a commercial today, so that's like 11 minutes long, so that's really not a big deal. He's trying to do a commercial, but just all that does is piss off his listeners because they don't want to see that, so he'll talk about that, Tater, so We don't. I mean, I saw the security cameras. It's like, really? I'm not putting my security cameras up on YouTube. I'm not doing that. I'm not. It's like you're in the hood. I get it, the snow, and you put it all up. It's like his whole thing is needs content. That's that's a filler video for him. No one's going to care.
Who did security cameras? BlindViews?
Yeah, BlindViews. That's what this.
What does he need security cameras for? He can't see.
What?
What does he need security cameras for? He can't see.
I know. I totally agree. But yeah, it's so true. He can't see. It's like
You don't need no cameras.
Exactly. What the hell? Again, you can't see. We can sure see the cat hair.
Yeah.
I really with the one he's giving everyone an update and everything, and he talks about that like you talked before about the backhanded compliment. Congratulations on getting pregnant, but then he bitches about how they're going to do it. Well, that's their own business. He can't just say congratulations on the pregnancy. He's got to do the old negative. How they're
exactly. Oh, is that really responsible to bring a child into this world? Whatever, you big loser.
Yeah, I guarantee it. They'll probably be better parents than people that have a house. They want to have a child. They'll have to deal with it the way they're going to have to deal with it. Okay, it's like I'm listening to this guy. I'm thinking of you because you always talk with me on the phone and on the show where he'll compliment Tater like on his scheme, but then he'll backhand him. You know what I'm saying? It's like he can't just say, "Hey, they've been waiting to get a child and they're pregnant. I hope it all works out for them. I hope the baby's healthy and your pregnancy goes the way as planned." You'll be able to have a baby.
He does that to try to hide his negativity.
Yeah, I'm like, I just look like you can't just congratulate. You just can't congratulate him on having a baby. You can't. I just like, you are just, what a loser. I'm like, really? I just like, come on, man. Just say, hey. But he does it, like you said, he does it all the time with Tater. That stupid little laugh at the end,
Yeah.
He just can't, it's like, I'm like, listen to the guy, and then he's talking about some other chick that he talked about, and he goes, she puts an effort in the video. It's like, however she wants to do her video. Just like the Huss talked about in her live stream. She met a bunch of people that are already YouTubers. Yeah, they came to see you because they want to dick ride you. But yeah, people do things different way under Hussy, and that's the way you do it and the way they want to do it. That's the way people. Not everyone needs to do all the editing like BlindViews expects you to do. He expects you to put music and and then he talked about. If there's wind in the background, if you're outside right now doing a video, show me something. The wind makes the video real that you're in the snow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, unless it's really bad.
I understand.
Yeah,
I did a video. I went out in the wind in the last day at Virginia Beach, and I walked out, and you could hear the wind, everything else. It was like a quick 8-minute video. It was real windy, so I gave the idea what was going on. That was like a fun little 8-minute filler video. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you got to be able to do it his way or nothing at all. It's like, so she puts the efforts into it. So he's watching the videos of this woman. Here, listen to the videos because he can't see, right? But he does it somewhat he likes. So she gets like a 8 out of 10 because he does it his way. You know what I'm saying? You have to do it, his way to render it and put it all up and all this stuff. And it's like, oh my goodness! It's just like I was like,
well, even the baby people, he's like, well, I don't watch him all the time because blah blah blah.
Oh yeah,
because they have a good life and my life sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, his life sucks. He's stuck above the garage or in the basement. Only goes to Florida if it's something for family. But another thing he said in 2001, since he doesn't travel since 9/11 because he can't bring all he was bitching about that in another video. Why he doesn't travel since 9/11 because of going through security. It's not that tough. It's not that tough. All you need is your passport. You don't bring a bunch of liquids with you, and you walk through and you're done. It's really not that tough. Remember he blamed Obama? Remember that? He couldn't travel? Remember that?
What is he, some stupid frequent flyer or something?
I don't know. It's not that tough. It is amazing. I was listening to a lady.
Dude, all you got to do is walk in with your cane and they'll probably give you special treatment.
Hell yeah. When they go to Costco, he has that cane with him as he walks in. He does that. Yeah. He walks in with a cane. Just like when he was in there.
Yeah, because he talks about little kids running right in front of him, like how rude that is.
Yeah.
They're little fucking kids.
Yeah,
they don't know any better.
Yeah, he's a feeble old man, wrote by what. He's never happy. He is a malcontent. He's a very unhappy man living above the garage in the basement, whining about Sarasota Tim, whining about Tater, because he wishes he could travel, but his wife won't let him because he doesn't want to. She doesn't want to do what he wants to do. So he
wants to be a nomad.
Right. He wants to live that life, but she won't do it. So he's living his life through these people who are whatever they're doing. And that's why he watches this stuff. He wants to be. Hey, I watch football because I wish I could play football in the NFL. Yeah. I'm not going to. I watched the Blackhawks last night, and I looked at my wife. I wish I could skate that fast. I just wish I could, man. I mean, I was younger. If I went to, maybe I would have applied myself, maybe. But I wish I could play in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. I wish I could. I'm not. It's just, I can admit that. But would I love to be a nomad? Yeah, I would. But I never really got camped out a lot to be an RVer. You better be ready for it. But yeah, he's jealous of being an RVer. That's why he watches all these people. That's what he likes doing. That's what he wants to be. Just like some lady. She was talking about the real license, right? And she goes, I got up there, and they need my social security. I give the numbers. Well, they need a copy. She didn't listen to what you have to bring when you go to get your real license. A copy of like your electrical bill and your actual card of your.
Well, and they didn't do that shit overnight. They did that shit over like 5 years.
Yeah, and she was bitching. It's like, pay attention. When I went and I did it 3 years ago, I walked in there. I had all my stuff. They looked at it, took my picture, and I had the license within 3 weeks. Done because she wrote everything down what she needed. We got the email and she highlighted, and when I went and I stood in line for like an hour in St. Paul, and she goes, do you have all your paperwork? I had a little envelope, and she looked at it. She goes, looks good, perfect. And she goes, take a picture. Done. And I have the license right now. I have the real license.
I had a document on my phone, and they're like, we can't take that. Yep. You got to have a printout.
Yep.
You got to have it on paper.
Yep.
So I just had to run over to the library and get it printed on paper.
Right.
Which was a little annoying, but that's government, you know.
But yeah, he was bitching that
freak out about it.
That he can't travel since 2001 because of the 9/11. It's like, shut up! The reason you don't travel, you don't have any money and you're poor. That's why. You're not a very social person. I couldn't see him going to Virginia Beach where I've been before and be on the beach with people. He would scare people on the beach with his tattoos. He would scare people. Could you see him on a cruise?
The whole time I've known him, he only went on that one vacation.
I could not
know of him. I don't know if anybody knows him longer.
I couldn't
say whether.
I couldn't see him going on a cruise and relaxing. I can't see him sitting by the beach, all full of tattoos, just relaxing. He doesn't know how to do it. He relaxes above the garage, gets up, masturbates, defecates, urinates, and has breakfast, and then watches. He's probably watched the Tater video already and was like, "Oh man, it's just advertising." So he'll probably put that in at the end. The video will come out probably tomorrow. Probably he'll do a video. Tater does this, and then something else. So he'll watch other people tonight to get an idea for a video tomorrow. And he's
probably mad. He's got to watch the other people because we call him out that he only talks about Tater. So he's got to go. He's got to go watch all these people he doesn't care about anymore.
Yeah, he'll go watch. And there's no way he'd ever talk Wonder Hussy because he knows I talk about her. That I always tell people to go watch her. And he actually talked about Wandering Gypsy one day. I'm like, wow, So he would never talk about the Huss ever because he knows I've always been promoting her. Always promoting her, and he would never do that to talk about her. But I would not want this roadie road. If I'm a woman watching him talk about me, I just would not want that. I gotta say, hey, do me a favor, don't talk about my ass. I don't need you to talk about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it.
Yeah.
I don't need you talking about me. And he again, that's gonna be all winter long. He's gonna watch all these RVers and the Van Halen guy, Mikey, all these people he's gonna watch, and Tater. That's all he does. He watches people all week long, and
I don't think he drives traffic like he used to.
No, he doesn't, because people get sick and tired. It's the face up close to the camera. Like you said, when he had the black outfit on, he looked like his head was floating because everything was all black, like you said. Now he has white. But when he talks about RVers, do you notice how he dresses? Like with the white, he dresses nice. he dresses so when people come to his channel, he makes himself look like he's a really nice man. He's got a white shirt on. He's got his arms. He doesn't have the.
Because when I first start watching him, I'm like, what is this guy the devil? Is he in the dungeon? What the fuck? What's going on here? I mean, those were my first impressions.
Yeah, I told you on the phone, Savage Live, love her dearly, we've had our differences, but whenever she would punch up to somebody above her, she would look really nice because people would come to her channel about the fans, so she looked really nice. But when she punched down, she didn't care how she looked because she was just acting like she was trash. But when he talks about somebody, when he's off the Nomadic Fanatic and he's on other RVers, he makes himself look at this nice white man in the garage, being he's real. I'm gonna be just like with Nomad Nation, thinking he's going to change his channel and he's going to be Mr. Nice Guy. It doesn't work, man. It's not going to work. He's going to be this feeble old man who put Trump in a coffin on pictures. It's not going to work. He can try all he wants, but no one cares. You're not going to talk about Tim anymore.
Yeah, some shit's going to hit the fan or something, and Trump's going to do something funky, and he's going to have to talk about it.
Yeah, he'll talk about it. We have the ICE here in town here that are going to be allegedly leaving. So.
Well, what do you expect when you hire people that are somewhat military, somewhat police,
right?
And they got no experience,
exactly,
and then they're trying to do this job. I mean, anybody's going to fuck up doing it.
Correct. No, I totally agree. These aren't
experienced police officers that took this job, and why would you want to be an ICE officer in the first place?
Correct. I totally agree. I mean, now
just like why would you want to be a police officer?
I totally agree. Unless you're in a small town somewhere, maybe, but it's going to be. They know what they're doing. They're smashing windows at hotels, which pisses me off.
It's not like you're serving your country. It's not like being in the military.
Correct.
I'm not trying to downplay those guys.
No, I understand. I totally.
Most of them don't have much experience. The ones that do are already police officers somewhere, or they're already in the military. These are people that can't be police officers and can't be in the military for whatever reason.
Right.
And Homeland Security's already full.
What was that one that was Black River? It was after 9/11. They were having their own. There was some. They were going in Afghanistan. There was, what were they called? Black something. A bunch of guys were ex-military. They were just going off the deep end on people.
Blackstone?
No, it was
Blackwater?
Yeah, Blackwater. Remember those guys? Those guys were just a bunch of crazy bastards. Remember those guys?
Well, yeah, but those guys are experienced military.
I understand, but they also went off the deep end.
They're like retired military SEALs and special forces.
Yeah, but they gave permission.
And they're actually making bank.
Right. I know, but they were going off the deep end too as well. So it's another thing too. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but those guys got experience. They're going to shoot you between the eyes. You're dead.
Right. So, yeah, it's. I guess Wall said that Trump.
Those guys wouldn't be interested in doing a thing against their own citizens in America.
Yeah.
They want to go to the jungle and hook somebody up.
Yep. I know. I totally agree. And now they're smashing windows at hotels and off of University Avenue, and it's escalating. But I guess Tampon Tim told, I guess Trump said he's going to pull him out, I guess, because it's escalating. So we'll see how long that lasts.
You just got some inexperienced people trying to do a job that would be hard for someone with experience.
Correct. Because you're going to get jumped by people, and what they're doing, they're tear gassing people,
and shit's going to go wrong. There's no way it's not going to go wrong.
Because people are going to get emotional. They're going to get pissed, and when you have a bunch of people like that, and they're wearing gas masks and whistles, and it's crazy, man. I was watching. I think I called you after. I was watching on Saturday.
Just look at Israel, where they throw rocks and bottles and shit.
Yeah. I had I had a good friend of mine back in the 90s, and I think he was 17 or 18. He was maybe a little older. I think I ref with him a few times, okay? And maybe he was 18, and he was going over to Israel because he was a Jew. And he goes, we went to the fence line. We were throwing rocks at the Palestinians, vice versa. He got a rock in the head. and he had a black eye when he got back. So he was over there for a whole month to see his uncle, and he would throw rocks at the Palestinians on the other side of the fence. That's what they would do for like a couple hours a day. They'd go and throw rocks at people across the other side.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you disarm your citizens. They're going to throw rocks, bottles, whatever.
So he
people are unhappy. They're going to let you know it.
Right. So he got hit in the head with a rock, but he would go. I said, "You crazy?" He goes, "Well, I was just having some fun." I go, "You moron!" But he would throw rocks at the Palestinians on the other side of the fence line. I'm like, okay, let's have some fun. Let's go throw rocks at people.
Yeah, that's just not just like. That's like showering at Penn State.
Yeah. Would you shower in the shower at Penn State? I was going down to...
would you throw a rock at a Palestinian that didn't do nothing to you?
I would not. I was going past... I
think I'd shower before I'd throw a rock at a Palestinian.
I was going through Jordan, Minnesota, through the main street. Beautiful. And there was a Baptist Catholic church right there. And I looked over and I go, that'd be a great church to burn to the ground. It was a Baptist... Because both of them had their problem with molesting. But it was a big Baptist Catholic church in downtown Jordan. Gorgeous church. But I'm like, there'd be a good church to burn to the ground. But it's a gorgeous, it's an old brick building. I mean, it's gorgeous. It would take an awful lot of burning to burn that thing to the ground. It'd have to be some major missile launches into that son of a bitch. But it's a beautiful...
But the church itself didn't do anything.
I understand. I'm just joking with would you shower in the shower?
I know.
My point is, if I wanted to burn that to the ground, it would have to be major explosions to be tossing in there and burn it to the ground because it's all brick. Because there was a church in Darling, Minnesota, up by Randall we got married at, and it'd been closed. It got closed, and then I would have told my wife I'd have loved to bought the church and make it into a chapel. And it would have been really cool. Well, guess what? I thought about it, and I kind of was thinking about it to open it, and somebody burned it to the ground. They burned it to the ground. It was a really nice white church. And they closed it, and then there was a cemetery right there. It was a classic old white church. It would have been great to open it up and make it into a wedding chapel place. But guess what? Some punks decided to burn the damn thing in the ground. It was too bad.
Yeah,
that pissed me off because it was just this. We got married in 33 years ago. We got married in Randall in '94, and I'd always drive by and I go, "That's a cool church." Because that's all that's left of the town was this church. It was just mainly houses. So the main street was off of Highway 10, but it was a really nice white old Lutheran church that was part of that cemetery. But when the town went away, they closed it, and then someone burned the damn thing to the ground. It'd been a great church to open up for something like that, but. Whatever. That pissed me off, and some punks burned that thing to the ground. But
today I was driving by the church where my wife and I got married, and I'm all, sorry, I can't come in and take a shower.
Shame on you. Yeah, I was disappointed in my girlfriend. I thought that was a very boring video with Tim. I thought she could have done a lot better than that. I just thought.
It was vanilla, yeah.
Yeah, it was very vanilla.
I agree with that.
She said the notes. She said that what'd she say? She said that she's gonna do a very mean video on me. I guess. Well, go ahead and go for it. Please do.
Yeah, do it.
Have at it. The meaner it is, the better I want it. Go for it, man.
The better.
Do you really think I'm gonna start crying about it? I mean, you're just playing right into me. Go for it, man. Go for it, girlfriend. Have at it.
You have more fans if you have fans on both sides.
Be more mean. Do as much as you can. Go for it. Have at it, man.
Look at Trump. He's got people that hate him and people that love him. So he's got twice as many fans.
Did you see what did you think of the boat show walking around there?
Cool.
Yeah, it was fun. I had fun.
There are a lot of boats I could spend an afternoon on and have a blast.
Oh, there was some really, really fun. If you had $50,000, there was so many different you could go on. There's so much more boats you could go on.
You got to have a friend that has that boat. You bring all the food and all the beer.
Right.
It's still way cheaper.
Yeah, there were some great boats there that I really liked, but there's a couple different boats you could get, and those party barges like $90,000. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Just some. I mean, and again, it's bust out another 1,000. That's what boat means, and we only have 90 days in this state to go boating. You think about it.
And not all 90 are good for it.
Correct.
And then even less are on the weekend.
I had a very good friend who passed away. His name was Gus, and he He was kind of cheating the system. He lived in a rent control building in St. Paul overlooking the river, and he had a really nice boat on the river. I don't know what he did after he died, what he did with it, but it was a beautiful boat. I went on a couple times, but he would go out maybe once every 3 weeks. It was a nice boat. We would go down the St. Croix River on it. It was nice. We go out. He was out in Stillwater, and I went in with him a couple times. One thing about when he filled it up, he was 2 tanks. You had to fill up both tanks, and it was like $200 to fill it up every time to make it even. So he would, you know.
I was telling my wife that what I'd rather spend the money on is either a deck out back or on the porch out front or both. That's where we're going to spend time. Come home from work, hang out together.
That's what we did. We bought this house. We put a new deck on inside. The first thing we did, we tore the old deck off, and we put a nice deck on the back, and we sit out there all the time.
Yeah, because I'm always jelly when I see you on your deck.
Yeah, we do that.
Taking videos, just sitting out there. I'm like, damn, I wish I had a deck where I can video.
That's the first. We bought the house. That's like the first. I mean, we put new siding on, and that deck was when we did the house, and we sit on that. In the summertime, we probably eat out there 5 days a week, at least if it's nice. We'll sit out there and grill.
Yeah, it looks super nice, you know.
Yeah, so I love sitting on that deck. We do it all the time. So she'll go in or out. She goes in or out. If it's real hot, I'll go, well, what do you think? You know. So we like to sit out there. Like when I do the breakfast cooking shows, you know, when I do those, we go sit outside in the morning. If it's nice morning, we'll go sit out there on the deck. So
it's not as glamorous as a boat, but you get more.
I get more use out of it.
More time on it. Yeah,
absolutely. Because we'll sit out there sometimes and we'll listen to a hockey game or something. We'll have it on the radio or something. If they're not on TV, we'll just sit out there and I'll have a cigar or something, and she'll be knitting or something. We'll have the game on her computer, and we'll listen to the Wild if they're on TV, and we'll just sit out there and listen. You know, just relax. And I love a boat, but if you're going to use a boat, I mean, I use my deck more than I use my boat. Even in the wintertime, I'll grill out there if it's nice. I'll go out there and fire up my grill. But
listening to hockey on the radio, that's an experience.
Yeah, I love doing it. Well, we used to have Al Shaver. I think he just passed away. He was really good. My wife goes, why do they go left to right? Because they're telling you where the Blackhawks are going. They tell you, you know, the Blackhawks are in their black. They're going left to right. And so they give you an idea what's going on. Just the same thing when you listen to football on the radio. They'll tell you.
Yeah, because they got to do shorthand because the game's so fast.
Yeah, they want to tell you.
If they were telling you everything, then they'd be behind.
Right. They tell you, then the Cowboys take over wearing the white jerseys today. They're going left to right. You know, they'll tell you, and that's what you want to do. Al Shaver was really good at that, and telling you all about. And that's the beauty. My brother, who's blind, loved listening to baseball on the radio because we used to have. He's passed away right now, but he was a very good play-by-play guy, and she loved him because he was very good at giving my brother what was going on in the game. He would listen to him when we go to the Twins games. He would have it in his ear while we were at the game. He was listening to what was going on. And some people,
that'd be helpful listening to the game with him. Yeah,
I've done that before.
Still tell you subtleties you're even missing.
Because I went to a baseball game one time for fun by myself for some reason, and I had the old 9. Remember the old video, the old 9, what do they call those basic radios? I remember bringing it with me. This was maybe 25 years ago, and just having it on while I was watching the game. It was kind of, you're listening to Herb Carnell was his name, and in between he made the game fun because in between pitches he would be talking. You know what I'm saying? So he would be telling stories while you're watching the game. So he kind of made it interesting. So I'd always pop him on when we were at the game. It was always fun listening to him in my ear. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people do that. They'll listen on their phone now while they're at the game or something. They'll get it on whatever. But I would listen on 8:30 and listen to Herb Carnell talk about baseball. You know, in between pitches, he would. So when they're changing the pitcher, you would listen to him tell you. You know, so he would give you.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes if you're on a drive and the hockey game's on the radio, it's just kind of cool.
Yep, I remember we went to me and my buddy went to what the hell's that? Wolf River in Wisconsin. I'm literally closer to Chicago. It's 6 hours from my house to get there, and we were in campsite 48. And one night we had the Cubs, because the Cubs they were playing in West Coast, so we had the Cubs. We had about 4 games we could get because of the sky was clear. We had the Twins, we had the Cubs, we had the White Sox, and somebody else. it was a perfect night to get a bunch of games. It was hilarious because the Cubs were on the West Coast and the Sox were in town, and then we heard the Twins and somebody else. It was fun to listen to all these different games at 9 o'clock at night while we're sitting on the campsite. No, I love listening to hockey when I'm driving around, when I'm working at the airport.
Talking to one of my Magic buddies, and his ex-wife's got a cabin. I guess it's 2 hours north of Minneapolis, St. Paul, 10-hour drive from Peoria. And he's like, well, yeah, we went up there like 5 times last year.
Right.
I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, you gotta let me know when you're going. Maybe I'll be able to.
I was gonna call Beef Stew, but when he comes on, he just likes to swear all the time. That just gets old. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hear that he made a video that said that Karl's getting better at not being so voice activated, and we're having a better call now that Karl's behaving?
Oh, shut up. Is that what he said?
I didn't really care, but I'm like, where the fuck did that come from?
Me and you have good crumb. We go back. We do interrupt each other, but we're not like, you don't start screaming over each other. We have a habit, but we're pretty good at listening to each other. I mean, I'm the one that interrupts you more than anything else because I'm an idiot. I can admit it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we've gotten used to talking, so.
Correct. I mean, me and Ted will.
And in the beginning, it was a little difficult.
Correct. Me and it's your first podcast and you learn it. I list how I became. I'm not saying I'm great, but how to be a better podcast. I would list to myself back with me and Ted would be on, and I go, God, just shut up. And tell myself I'm listening to it back. That's how you get better at what you're doing. Is you listen back to your podcast, and are you listening to the people that call into your show? Are you? I mean, what's her name? Sweet Melissa, she's the one who invented the word voice activated, because we would talk about that and she would go, quit being voice activated, because me and her would be talking and she'd say something, I'd jump in and she goes, you're being voice activated, cowboy. And that's and we talked about that, and I hear that with Stephen A. They were talking about the Seattle game, right? Because he had to apologize because he Darnell, what's his name, Donald Duck, right? And as soon as this lady said something, Stephen A. jumps in on her. It's like, let the woman talk, because right away she said something, he jumps in on her. It's like that. These people are getting more money than me and you make in a year, and they can't have a conversation like me and you. It's screaming and hollering. I don't get why people scream on these TV shows. They need to explain that to me, why they can't just sit at a table. If you ever listen to TNT Hockey is so good because they'll talk to each other and they'll say and they go back and forth and they sit back in their chairs and they talk hockey. Gretz comes on and there's no shouting. When you listen to Fox football, they all talk over each other because they get voice activated. So
I like watching that show that Shaq and Charles Barkley.
Correct. Yeah.
And they got them on both sides, and they're always going at each other,
right?
Just in a fun way.
Yeah, but it's not shouting. It's not shouting. It's because Shaq.
No, they don't shout.
No. I said it's not shouting because Shaq doesn't shout. He just talks like this. He has that low voice, so he just that's what makes him good. And the same thing with Charles. Charles doesn't shout like Stephen A. does. Stephen shouts, and I don't know why he feels he needs to scream. And this guy's getting paid a lot of money who hasn't worked a day in his life. He doesn't a day in his life. I just these people on the First Take, they sit there and they scream at each other. I'm like, what are you doing? Can't you just talk to each other? So that's what he said. It was beef stew. Yeah, okay. Okay, Mr. Beef Stew.
Yeah, so I'm like, whatever. I don't care enough for.
No, don't even respond. He's not worth it. He's not. He can't. Well, even Dinger made a comment on the last one about him coming on my show swearing. And he goes, I noticed and Dinger made a good comment, I appreciate it. He goes, I notice when he does his videos, he doesn't swear. But he comes on my show, and what does he do? Effenheimer this. I mean, you've said it a few times, but you say it very rarely. You don't just start Effenheim this, Effenheim that. I try to watch my language, and I think you do too as well. Yeah. Ted occasionally will drop you. He knows I don't like it, but I don't mind but you don't every other word to get your point across. I just show, I get it, but it was pretty funny. Dinger said that. It's like, he doesn't swear on his own stuff because he doesn't own this podcast. You can come on here and say what you want to say because you're not the one that's going to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So he has no ownership of this podcast, but he has ownership of his other things. So I get it, but whatever.
And like with what's her face, Monty Python.
Yeah, Monty Python.
She doesn't need to swear. She's got a whole bunch of English phrases that she can use.
Yeah. Does she swear?
Yeah, she'll swear every once in a while, but she can do Lord of My Life or Bob's Your Uncle, or
Right.
She's got a whole vocabulary she can go to. I don't know why she would.
Mighty Python in the Flying Circus. I don't even think Thick and Rich swears, does she? I don't think she swears at all, does she?
I don't think so.
No, she's smart. Well,
I think she's pretty proper.
Karl.
But she's a good Southern lady.
Yeah, she is. Take her on a cruise. Karl, we're up at the 1:30 mark, and I appreciate. No, it's okay. I gotta go take a shower and whatever, get ready for Din. I gotta work tomorrow, Tuesday and Thursday at the airport, so I want to go have. I think what are we having? I think maybe pizza or no? We're having. I can't remember.
Just remember, you haven't lived there your whole life, so something really bad could happen in that shower.
Whenever I get in the shower, I think of that now.
And you don't know.
Exactly. Karl, thanks for coming on the show. I appreciate you calling back in.
All
okay.
Right.
Good. Appreciate you adding to the show. We'll talk to you later. Okay.
All right.
There he goes, Karl. Santa Claus. I can't say Santa Claus. It's my favorite song right here. Five of a Kind. I love this song. Anyways, guys. Ice, get out of Minnesota, right? Ice in Minnesota. Pimping, like I said. LineScrew1, BlindViews. And it is what it is. Vote for Wonder Hussy. Go to her page, and she put it up, and you can vote for her outdoors thing. But anyways, remember the military men of the armed forces of all the branches, 1 and 2. Japan capitulated on September 2nd, 1945. They apologized. The Mighty Mo. He invaded September 1st, 1938. The rise of the brown shirts. We had to storm those beaches and snap the necks of those crowds and free those Jews. Okay? Yes, we did. We always appreciate you guys out there of all the branches. Forgotten war in Vietnam. 58,000 plus lost their lives, and the adjudicated risk of it fell up on the hill. He's up there. Flat feet, a lot of thing out there. My baby girl, Squirrel Bait, can do better than that. But all the branches, men and women blue like cop, coal cracker, God bless the working class 9/11 victims. But it's the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, and the Navy, and the Marines, the Coast Guard, the in and out uniform, they can swim through this country. Without you, we have nothing at all. Safe sex is your thrill pill. Put a condom on. Women, marry before you carry, because you do what? You carry the groceries. And I would not shower. I would not shower in the shower of Penn State's beef stew. Said he would shower in the shower of Penn State. You don't like two men having consensual sex? I get it. You can't watch two women. That is not a very Christian thing to be doing. Okay? Now we're asking. Put a condom on, prevent AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, needle in the penis, ouch, and unwanted children. Adoption's the option. You know, magic, you line there a line now, like Pete Rose. Line there a line now. And to be a favor, anytime, don't drink and drive. Cause of mercy with a phone, just drink. Don't be running around murdering people. Have 3 people murdered by drunks. Make a better choice in your life. Okay? You are your choices. Don't be mistaken choice. So you're making better choices, you'll correct yourself. All right? From the outskirts, poor side of Minnetonka, in one of those 10,000 likes plus a couple, it's Fearmonger Radio, ladies and gentlemen. We are out.